We're starting the day off early because it is a bit of a drive to get to Orlando. And I'm starting with an energy drink because it is going to be a long day. We got to the resort early for our breakfast reservation at Topolino's Terrace, and I would say Topolino's is on the pricier side for character breakfast, but it's worth it to me based off of the food and the service. So I would say if you get the chance to go at least once, it is worth it in my opinion. And I love walking around the Riviera Resort. I think it's a very beautiful hotel. I would love to stay here at some point. I would just say the price point, considering that it's a moderate resort, is a little high, but I'd love to have a little staycation here sometime. We walked around for a bit, but then afterwards we went to the elevators to head up to Topolino's. Topolino's is on the 10th floor of the Riviera Resort, and the theming is really cute. Mickey, Minnie, Daisy, and Donald are essentially art students on the Riviera, and they even have little art student outfits that are really cute. The breakfast menu at Topolino's is a brunch-style breakfast menu, so they have waffles, things like eggs benedict, steak and eggs, and they're pretty accommodating. If you don't like your meal, you're able to swap things out. They start you off with this cute bread basket that has some sauces / spreads also. So it comes with a chocolate sauce, some butter, and then a strawberry jam. I ordered the steak and eggs, and it comes on top of polenta, topped with mushrooms, tomatoes. It comes with a side of potatoes as well. Sauce for a side of the Mickey waffle dippers that come from the kids menu. This was the eggs benedict plate that also comes with potatoes and a side salad. Breakfast, we walked outside onto the terrace area, and you can come out here at any point when you're dining. I usually like to come out whenever we're done eating, and you can stay as long as you'd like. We went walking around the resort afterwards, and one of my favorite free things to do during the holidays is to look at all the different holiday decorations at the different resorts, and that was kind of what the plan was for today. I also like looking at the Skyliner entrance at the Riviera Resort just because the murals there are really pretty to look at. We made our way back to the car so that way we can repark at Disney Springs. Whenever you're doing some kind of dining reservation, there's usually like a max of 2 hours that you're allowed to stay parked there. We went ahead and reparked the car so we could resort hop. We made our way through Disney Springs so we can head over to the bus transportation area. Our plan was to take a bus over to the Boardwalk Resort. The Boardwalk Resort is another one of those that I want to check off my list. And honestly, I could say that about most of the resorts that we visited today, but I like how calm and peaceful it is, and I like how much there is to do because it's connected to the boardwalk, it's also connected to other resorts, and it has the Skyliner option now. Also, you're close to Hollywood Studios and Epcot. I love finding all of the gingerbread house displays in each of the resorts that we visited. One of my favorite activities on the boardwalk is to do the Surrey bike rentals. It's not the most relaxing activity, but it is funny because you have to go up, I think, like 2 large hills and try to navigate through the boardwalk. There's usually a lot of people, but it's funny if you have a group of people or whoever you're going with trying to navigate together. We took a quick food break and grabbed a corn dog, and then we just sat in some rocking chairs while we ate and kind of relaxed for a bit. These carousel horses in the garland were really cute. I love how each resort has their own personal touches when it comes to Christmas decorations. We just popped into the screen door store on the boardwalk just to take a look around. They have pastries and food items. They also have regular merch as well as a Christmas merch out. Once we were done at the boardwalk, we took a bus over to Magic Kingdom because we were planning to visit both the Grand Floridian and the Polynesian Resort. You can't take a bus from one resort to another, so you have to stop at either a park or Disney Springs. So we went to Magic Kingdom since it was the closest. And we are actually planning to visit the Wilderness Lodge Resort as well, so we took a boat over since it's not on the monorail line. I'm really sad that I didn't get to stay here when they had the old style of cabins before they changed them out, but we just wanted to take a look around before we headed over to the Grand Floridian. Like I said before, you can't go from resort to resort using the buses, so we took a bus to Magic Kingdom so then we could take the monorail over to the Grand Floridian. One of my favorite things to do is to go to the Grand Floridian during Christmas time, and I love seeing their gingerbread house and also getting gingerbread cookies from the gingerbread house shop. This is one of the resorts I've actually gotten to stay in, and I only got to stay here, this was maybe 2021, when things were starting to open up after COVID. During that time, the resorts still weren't at 100% capacity, so honestly, I feel lucky that we were one of the groups that were chosen for a free upgrade. Basically, we were upgraded from our room at Coronado Springs to a room at the Grand Floridian. You can't tell by my super unenthusiastic face, but gingerbread cookies from Disney are always a 10 out of 10 for me. And then we just did some walking around for a little bit in the stores before we headed to the Polynesian Resort. The Polynesian Resort is probably one of my favorite resorts to hang out at. It's just really fun and relaxing. And I was a hater of the new tower. I still kind of am, but honestly, it's really nice on the inside, so I hate it a little bit less, but it definitely stands out, and I don't know if I will ever fully like it. I definitely am not rich enough to stay there, so, maybe I'm just being a hater. Captain Cook's is probably one of my favorite resort quick service restaurants. We did also try the Wailulu Bar and Grill in the new tower, and it's not too much more expensive, and the food was honestly really good. Polynesian, we took a bus back to Disney Springs where we had the car parked. And then we just grabbed a hot chocolate and kind of just walked around. It was a little bit chillier during the nighttime, but it wasn't too bad, not too cold because it never really gets that cold in Florida. And then we just waited because they do have some nighttime entertainment for Christmas time. At least this year they did. And then after this, we just made our way home.